Hey guys, welcome. Welcome to another live conversation. I'm excited to have this sit down with you. I have something cool that I want to share with you that will allow for a deeper understanding of manifestation, or at least what I feel is the actual aim in this process of basically mastering your own reality. And there are a few core principles that we need to understand before we get into that specifically. And after that, I want to take some of your questions as well. So, if we take the assumption that all of this physical reality is actually a projection, that it's not real, because something that Bashar said is that what is truly real doesn't change. And what is not truly real is always changing. In the sense that physical reality is always not just changing, but it's altering, right? We're getting old in this physical form, whereas your soul is eternal. So, simplifying that, what is eternal is truly real. So if this is a projection of our inner state, of our inner world, then what makes sense is not the affirmation, not the meditation, but the actual state throughout the day. I've been playing God of War for maybe the 6th, 7th time now. And Kratos, the main character, he's going through a transformation, an identity shift. Because initially he's not a very good father. And yet, through the trials, the challenges, the problems he's facing with his son, and from his son, he's being challenged to change. And that's exactly our process. Manifestation, you've probably heard of this concept that you need to shift your identity to become a lot more successful. You need to think, feel, and act like that super successful version of you right now, not when you get the goals. But you become this person, you allow yourself to be this person right now, so that the goals that you have come into your space, into your reality faster, sooner, with less effort. Well, taking Kratos' example, the challenges he's facing with his son, what if every single challenge that we're facing on a day-to-day basis, every single problem, every single puzzle that we have to solve, it's actually an invitation for us, a reminder rather, hey, this is your opportunity to think, feel, and act like your super successful self. This is life inviting you to remind yourself that you are more than whatever you think you are right now. That you are bigger than whatever challenge you feel like you're facing right now. And that's the opportunity to shift from, oh my God, I have a problem that I really need to solve that I don't know how to solve, into, I got this. I may not have the answer right now, but I know that my intuition, my higher self, the world, life, universe, will either give me the solution or will guide me towards it. In my opinion, the affirmations, the meditations, all of the rituals, they are essential. But even if you do a ayahuasca retreat for 5 days and you have a very powerful, very enlightening experience, you still come back to life, to this physical experience. And most of us fail because when we go back to life after the meditation, after the ritual, and we face a bit of resistance, we panic and say, oh my God, it's not working, I'm doing something wrong, this is not gonna work for me, I'm just not built for this. But what if circling back, we remind ourselves, hey, this is my opportunity to shift. What are you guys thinking so far? Let me know in the comments. What are your thoughts so far around this? And does this resonate? I think that's the goal. The meditations, the rituals simply open the door for us to understand the frequency of our power, to understand the taste, the smell of us being connected to source, to power. And then continuously reminding ourselves, or rather life is going to automatically continuously remind us to be that version of us. We just need to give it the right definition when a challenge pops up. It's about giving it the definition of, oh, wait a second, this is not a problem. This is just life reminding me, saying, hey, I can have fun with this. Hey, I can go back to the person I was being when I was meditating this morning. Calm, detached, hopeful, loving, grateful. And it doesn't have to be this tense situation where I lose myself. Beautiful. That's the story that I wanted to share with you. And I hope it's hitting in the right spots. If it is, let me know. And we don't have that many people in the live today. Maybe we'll get more questions, or if you have questions that you'd like me to answer next time, leave them in the comments below and we can talk about it then. Let's see if anything else is coming through that would be relevant for you. More and more people are waking up to this fact that we get to choose the music of our songs. We are heading towards a reality of being less dense and much more spiritual, much more energetic, much more fluid in our manifestations. And the reason why, this is the key. The reason why manifestations are so dense right now is because a lot of us lack the discipline to set positive intentions that will manifest into positive experience, into the physical space. But the more inner discipline we have to choose the positive rather than the negative thoughts, the more fluid this physical reality will be, because life loves us. And that is why, as a collective, we chose to have this long time buffer between what we think, feel, and what manifests, because as a collective we don't yet have the clarity, the understanding to consistently choose positive feelings and positive thoughts that will translate into positive results. We still have a tendency to choose the negative, and if there was a time buffer, a short time buffer between thoughts, feelings, and what is manifested, then we would experience a lot more negativity a lot faster, and we would spiral fast, very, very fast into darkness as a collective. And that is why we chose this time buffer, this level of density. But the more we act in self-love and self-trust and self-respect, the higher we set the standards for ourselves in terms of our ability to choose positivity, the more malleable physical reality will become. It is already malleable, but we are choosing a very consistent and linear progression, not much of a progression, between moment by moment by moment by moment, just to feel safe. But then once we trust ourselves a lot more with our inner world, the difference between one moment to the next will be higher, and the next moment will have a higher positive charge in terms of what is preferred. Beautiful. So reality mastery is, in short, inner mastery, or mastery of choice, of knowing what you want to choose and consciously choosing that despite the old habits. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you for this transmission, whoever it was. I will wait a few more minutes for questions. If you would like to ask either me or this intelligence that has been speaking through, let me know. And I know it's difficult to find the question, so usually the fastest path to finding that is, if I had a question right now, what would that be? And then you'll see it like pops up into your mind. That was nice. The energy of that was very, very fluid and fluent. And affluent. Beautiful. That was fun. I've never had this happen before, like when I'm connected, to have my fingers move like this in my arms. That was interesting. That was new. Thank you so much. Beautiful. If we do not have any questions, I will let you guys go. And as always, I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Every time I open up my YouTube studio and I see your comments, I see your interactions, your engagement, it just amplifies more and more the state of gratitude. Beautiful. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for being one of the Warrior Shamans. I'll see you next time.